let's see.
What's going on down there? How many are we dealing with?
What are some other pieces of shit? I mean, those two really stand out to me. Combat Tribes and Time Killers. It's gotta be arcade stuff, though. We can't just talk about, like, every game that's ever been bad. If they made Friday the 13th in the arcade, I would totally agree with that statement. That game was also designed to basically fuck you. A little bit peckish. Alright, fair enough. Not all Neo Geo games were awful. Like, there was a lot of them that were really good. I was a huge fan of Samurai Showdown.
Hey, you dropped something.
Yeah. You, like a bad habit or whatever. Gather up some of these fusion cells and sell them to Nick for inflated prices. Go ahead, whip a grenade in here. See if I give a shit. The Nintendo Play Choice 10 was bullshit. You could access 10 games and engage it by time. You get 5 minutes. It was bullshit.
Coast looks clear.
Dark Souls create the fuck you system? No, man. Dark Souls cost you a flat amount of money, and then that was it. In fucking... Back in our day, if you wanted to beat a game, you had to pay out the ass to get to the end of the game. And they went to a lot of trouble to make sure that it was more or less impossible for you to pull it off. That you'd have to drop 20 bucks in quarters and be good at the game in order to beat the game. And for the amount of money I spent on arcades, it would have been better if I'd have just taken all that money home and spent it on, you know, something else. Contact? I honestly cannot tell where Nick Valentine is and where the bad guy is. I think Nick's in there. Nope, Nick's in there. Okay.
Look who's back. Just right.
Okay, which of these does Nick need? This one. Now every game for money, only for money, fucking pay to win. Goodness, what a reception! Hey Rascallion, what's up? Pit Fighter wasn't bad. Pit Fighter was pretty bad. There was this ridiculous fucking I'm not even sure how to describe it. It was a ridiculous fucking fighting game. It was called Cat Fight. And it was basically like, you know, anthropomorphized cat fighters. Don't you stim at me, man. And it was like the worst fucking fighting game I'd ever played in my life. It was like bad Mugen character bad.
Hey, here somewhere. One way to get there.
I thought for sure that asshole was gonna fucking murder me. Cap City, welcome to the stream. How you doing? Street Fighter 1 was super fucking bad. Sometimes it's hard to believe there even was a Street Fighter 1, you know? Yeah, Street Fighter 1 was fucking terrible. What was the original Final Fight the one that had Ducky in it? That one was pretty fucking shitty as well. Any game that you can beat by low kicking over and over and over again is pretty shitty. At least in my book. You liked Gladiator? You're sure that's indefensible? Speaking of defensible, you know what arcade game was utter goddamn bullshit? Rampart. Nick, don't fucking blow those things up, man. Okay.
Won't be bothering anybody now.
Come on, kick him in the balls.
Didn't even break a sweat. Not that it's an option.
APB, Dragon's Lair, and Pack Rat. Now, see, Dragon's Lair was one I never got into, but I just don't know if maybe I was just too dumb to fucking figure out how to play it, or what. As a kid, I thought it was a fucking... I literally thought the game was broken, and that you actually couldn't do anything with it. I was like, what the hell's wrong with this game? You can't even play it. Like, it's broken as fuck. That one's even better than the one you're using right now, Nick Gralentine. Here. There you go.
Well, I'll see what I can do.
Don't see, just do, okay? I probably have a bunch of 10mm pistols and fusion cells for you as well. What perks you have! Exclamation point. This is my perk tree. See, there's all specials. Nothing in the tree. Level 26. You come over here, go to perks. I don't even have magazine perks, bobblehead perks, nothing. I just have adrenaline, which they give you because of survival mode. And I occasionally get well arrested as well, but that's it. That's all the perks I get to have. Nice, there's still Ultra Jet in here. All points bulletin. You have to choke a confession out of a guy before the chief gets to the fucking bottom of the floor. Jesus Christ. That is a dark fucking game, man. Yeah, I'm like thinking back to like my 7-Eleven, Dragon's Keep, like combos gas station game history to try to think of some of the games, some of the arcade games that I liked. I was actually a really big fan of the Die Hard trilogy game. I thought it was really fun. I loved that what they would do if you played it 2 players. If you beat the game 2-player, and you rescued the president's daughter, or whatever the fuck you were trying to rescue, the modern day equivalent of the pretty princess, she would be like, wow, you guys did such a great job. You rescued me. And then she's like, I need a new bodyguard, but I've only got room for 1. So beat each other to death and see who gets to be the bodyguard. Some fucking bleak, dark shit. And if I was a cop and my partner was a cop and we had just gone through some harrowing shit together, and then a little girl told me to fight to the death to see who gets to be her bodyguard, I'd be like, fuck you. I'm talking to your dad.
Hey.
You don't have the power to hire or fire. We both know it. Come on, church lady.
All right, aye.
Nice work.
You are seriously fucked.
God damn it. Never know how. God, that guy got coccyx shot. He got shot right in the old coccyx. Right in his coccyx. Oh, shit. What level am I now? I am 26. But it's slowly starting to occur to me that maybe the reason my neck is so fucking stiff is because I sit in a chair and don't move it very much. Because now I'm trying to twist my neck around and I'm just like, wow, I'm fucked. Probably what I ought to do, if I have any goddamn sense at all, is take a break and fucking work my neck around a little bit.
Underestimate us again.
Hey Nick, do you normally stand in front of every single person who's fighting with you? Is that your fucking strategy? That was an interesting fucking mine to find. I couldn't even see it. Oh, let's see. Operation Wolf was fun. TMNT was legit. Simpsons Arcade was fantastic. I love that the Simpsons Arcade is the canon that we use to show what Marge has under her hair, which is the Matt Groening rabbit ears. When she gets electrocuted, you can see, or hit really hard, you can see her hair pop off of her head, and she's got the rabbit ears underneath. That's apparently what's holding up her big blue hair. Let's see. How is it possible you get all the shots and kill the guy who's legendary? It's one of the problems with the chest, always. Because I have a massive fucking perception. I think this guy's got 10 perception, right? Yeah. So this is all we can do with our stats, is put them into the special points. And for a lot of things, that's not very important. The amount of strength you have helps with your melee attacks, but there's nothing you can do here to increase the damage on your guns, just from the stats alone. But this gives you carry weight and melee damage. This one gives you VATS chance. Your perception increases your VATS accuracy. This gives you HP and action point drain from sprinting. This one affects your chances to pass speech checks and how much shit costs to buy and sell. This is experience gain. This one affects how well you sneak and how many AP you have. And this one affects critical hit generation and the likelihood of coming across a legendary character. And it possibly affects other things as well, but because I have a high perception, that helps with my VATS hit chance by a lot. My neck, my back, my Azzy, and my Cossack. I'm going to do my best to kill this courser before I take a break, and then I'm going to go take a break. That's weird. I thought for sure there was a dude in there. Wait, am I going backwards? No. This is the way. This is the way. This is the power. Yeah. Oh, I didn't bring you back here after you got your gamma gun and your plasma rifle. I remember now.
These old terminals can be real
Finicky and that's nice. THIRD, huh?
Yes.
finicky. Yeah, it's nice. I bet I could get it to spill its guts.
Hey, did you ever feel like you're behind the conversation, Nick? It's like, yeah, these terminals here, they sure know how to party. You ever want to have a good time, you take a terminal on a date, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Wee kerplap. That's one thing I don't like, getting surprised by some shit. How come I'm suddenly all damaged and shit? I killed that guy. This guy's in here apparently fucking a dead body. So he got every goddamn thing that he deserved and more right there. Let's see here. Oh, she was about to Molotov me, that sneaky fucking snake. I'm so glad I fucking critted her.
Do something?
Do something for ya? Nah, Nick, you don't do anything for me. But for some people, apparently, you're a hot item. A tasty treat that can't be beat. But for me, though, you're just a guy. Dude-ass dude. If I'm dead, bury me with my money. Now there's some fucking... There's the classic arcade, if there ever was one. Sunset Riders. Sunset Riders would be worth buying as the whole arcade cabinet, in my opinion. The last time I saw one, though, the color on the monitor was all fucked up. Well, what? What are you gonna do, Mr. Man? Are you really gonna hide behind that bank of computers all day like fucking Arthur Dent? Yes.
Got nothing.
Right in the old kisser. Nick Valentine's like, no, don't disable it, don't disable it, don't disable it. Ah, fuck, you disabled it. He was like, I was going to run through that.
Who's there?
I love that guy's voice. But that particular who's there, I've always been very confused about. He sounds like Christopher Maloney pretending to be like the gay bellhop in the like in the middle of like Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. All right, let's try seals. Teams.
There we go.
You'll go do that.
What?
Seriously, the first boss was like the one I remember the most, but I just remember being like deeply satisfied that there was different characters that you could play as. You could be the guy with the one bullet, or the guy with the two bullets, or you could be the guy with the shotgun, or you could be Cormano with the two shotguns. And I was just like, dude, anybody who plays not Cormano is an idiot. I knew there was another one up here. You fucking evil dickhead. Let's see here. Strengthen. We're still trying to keep our fucking intelligence up. It doesn't stick though. Because we're too damn stupid to keep our intelligence high. Oh yeah, I was gonna give you this thing.
Hey,
Something?
You can have this thing. You might find it slightly more useful when we're going up against
You need?
Dickhead and McGurk up here in the future. What does it cost to get a satellite that goes whenever anybody is fucking in the light of it? Like a motion detecting, motion tracking spotlight that makes that horrible fucking sound every time. $2,500 for fucking original Sunset Riders. Oh, Jesus Christ. And it's eBay too, so it's like, ooh, you know, who knows what the fuck's gonna happen to that thing on the way from literal Japan. You think that that gunner thought he was gonna hide and be sep? Yeah, that would have been nice. He would have probably felt much better.
I don't know the password.
All right, I'm not 100% sure if this is gonna go down at all the way I want it to, but
Please, no.
hopefully it all works out for us.
All he had to do was tell me the password. Now, are you going to cooperate?
Oh God.
Tell
Oh
me.
God. Okay, okay. Just don't shoot. Let me think.
You
Where is
obviously
the guy who tells me?
You. Come here.
Hold on a second, I gotta wait for Nick Valentine to catch up.
You've been following me.
Where the hell is he? Okay. Mine. Alright, back up.
Over here.
Now see, if I could have gotten him to fucking walk through the door and hit all those mines, it would have been great. Then I could have laid into him with the gun and then ran away, and he probably would have died just from that. Yeah, so I've been following you. Where the fuck is my friend Nick? Nick fucking Valentine. Nick Valentine! Calling Nick. There he is. The alarm set as the sewer mutant suicide are beeping. That would be pretty terrifying. Dude, are you fucking kidding me right now? What kind of companion are you? You are awful at this. Come here.
Come on.
No, you go on. You wait right there.
And do.
That is your one and only job. Okay, Mr. Man.
Are you here for the synth?
I'm here to pick up an order. 2 large pepperoni and a calzone. Name is Fuck You.
If you're not here for the synth, then you're here for me.
I need what's in your head.
That you cannot have.
Okay. Let's see how Nick does for a second here. Oh, I love that Nick Valentine's like, automatic pistol! Wha-pow! Wha-pow! Shit. Where the hell did he go? Ran around the door? Shoulda fucking ran away, man. You shoulda. Oh, not as good as the shit we're wearing, unfortunately. But at least we fucking managed it here.
You see a lot of folks at their worst in my line of
Did
work.
we not find an automatic mod for this guy? Yeah, we haven't been looking very hard for one. Let's see here.
Help me.
Oh, I'll help you, lady. But first I'm gonna help myself, you know what I'm saying? Oh, I gotta get this fucking password. Use the fat man? Oh, that would have been a fucking... That would have been a pretty fucking bad idea. I can't even apparently use mines without possibly killing myself.
Thank you. I don't know what to say.
Tell me why you're wearing long johns covered in duct tape.
Oh, you must...
I knew. I think I would have lost him. Thanks again for your help. And before you ask, no.
Cool, that's cool. She's like, before you get all high and mighty and highfalutin, I don't need your help. I am a strong, independent synth who don't need no man. And I'm like, but I'm not a man. I'm a woman, man. Alright. Now I think, I mean, you can go outside like that and then go outside, but I think you can just go through the elevator right here.
Thank you. I don't know what to say.
Don't say anything. Swear not at all. Cavalier's Uber Tunic of the Monkey. What now? Oh. You played RimWorld, the game is legit? It's legit, right? I fucking got way too into it. I was like, holy fuck, dude. For as crappy as this game kind of looks, I'm like fucking gagging for another hour of this shit. I'm like, what the satisfying part about it is that it almost plays itself. But if you're not there to like gently fucking not nudge everything in the right direction, the whole thing goes to shit. You know what happened with the straw poll? Well, I don't know what happened with the straw poll either. We could just guess. Can I sleep anywhere nearby? If I walk around this raider camp that we didn't clear, there's a bed on the other side of it. It may be safer and cleaner to go directly to Hangman's Alley and save there. Hey, thanks, Guy Petrowski. It is quite fancy, isn't it? But I did have a chair in the way here. But I also have this cat here. She's pretty cool. Huh, Azura. Let's see if we go out to the coast and come down here to the wreck of the USS Riptide, and then we go to Hangman's Alley. That's a pretty safe place to go. I mean, we could kind of cut through here-ish. I'm not sure how fucked this place is, though. I don't remember which enemies kind of just show up out of nowhere around here. Azzy is roaming the Wasteland, yeah. Well, right now she's roaming her fucking dreams, but her dreams are all over the Wasteland. Both of our dreams are don't do anything except for go around in the fucking Commonwealth looking for shit. There's a raider way off in the distance. The Commonwealth doesn't seem economically feasible. No plants, few herbivores, with carnivores galore. Well, maybe... No, this is not the right place. I'd rather cross over at the... I'd rather cross over at the wreck of the USS Riptide. That I know I can at least get up and over without encountering any enemies. Combat tribes. The only thing I remember about combat tribes is that there's a clown gang and there's a gang of hockey players, and it's possible that it's the same gang. That the clown gang and the hockey player game are actually a clown street hockey team. And that's the gang that you have to beat up, dressed as a weird chubby Guile, or a weird chubby Guile with black hair and a red shirt, which doesn't at all remind me of the characters in Double Dragon.